Tusk Act 4. The stand of Johnny Joestar and the final evolution of Tusk is among one of the strongest stands in all of JoJo and YBA. Today I'm here talking about which out of the two specs is probably the best for Tusk Act 4. The specs in question today are Pluck and the technique Hamon. Now, as you can probably see, I only have footage with Tusk Pluck, but I've used Tusk Hamon plenty of times to know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's start off with probably the most odd build to think about, Tusk Pluck. Tusk Pluck is probably one of the more annoying combos. Doesn't show in the recording or anything, but there are plenty of people who after I was done recording called me spammer. Either I was a good spammer or a bad one. Which, can I blame them? No, I can't. But Tusk Act 4 Pluck is definitely combo heavy. If you don't know the Pluck combos and you don't know the Tusk combos, you're screwed, basically. The Tusk combos include wormholes into nail shots, into golden rectangle, into uppercut. And then you proceed with your Pluck moves, such as Insta Slash, Pierce Strike, Triple Pierce Strike, and Ceasant Slash. That combo alone will do a good chunk of somebody's damage because Tusk Act 4 has one of the higher destructive powers in the game, rivaling Star Platinum's damage, not including beatdown. But there's really not too much to say about it. Don't get Aerial Ace because, well, it's just a waste of a move. Plus H is taken by T-Time anyways. And get up to Acquired Taste 3, so you can get 40 heals back every time you use it. And it's technically a build that you don't have to run with, but it is very, very spammable because your moves do come back quite often. And with on top of that, being able to move through time stops, mostly full time stops like Star Platinum, the Worlds, and a little less in the World Over Heaven's time stop. But if your opponent's stupid and you still have beatdown while they're in time stop, you can beat down them for a free beatdown because they can't block in time stop. Overall, Pluck is a great spec for Tusk Act 4. It accommodates it very well. Overall, the damage is pretty great if you get Swordsmanship, which increases all the damage on your Pluck moves, because you're not getting Aerial Ace anyways, so why not max out things like Ceasant Slash and Pierce Strike? You can even get the Thorn block. Haha, no correlation. Next spec is Hamon. Undoubtedly, I'm just gonna say it right ahead, it's probably one of the best specs for Tusk Act 4 in this compare and contrast sort of video. Base damage barrage for Tusk Act 4 is 1.5, which is exactly what Star Platinum base does, but adding on to that, it does 1.8, which is very great, especially if limbs are lost. Overall, your M1s do come out slow, but when your M1s do hit, they do a significant amount of damage. Just like Tusk Act 4 Pluck, Tusk Act 4 Hamon requires combos as well, except this time minus the Pluck combo, because instead of the Pluck combo, you're getting more damage out of your nails. Doing 10 damage per nail shots, 29 damage in golden rectangle, and about 10 in each wormhole nail. The uppercut damage is also changed to 1.8, just like your barrage, but beatdown stays unchanged. So, you're probably asking now, Thorn, which spec should I use? They're both very good. One boosts your damage, and one does a lot of stunning damage that's very combo heavy. Well, in my opinion, I would definitely pick Tusk Hamon without a second thought. Let's say for some reason Hamon stops working because Roblox updates the things, not only breaking knives probably again, but also breaking Hamon maybe. Well, Tusk Pluck is a great secondary build because it does equally the amount of damage. People don't know how to fight against Pluck users. It's definitely very cancerous, and I recommend it for everybody. On top of that, because of your Hamon damage buff, which I feel like is kind of bullcrap, and it should only do higher damage in your close-up moves, including beatdown. Hamon affects everything. Like I said before, doing 10 damage per nail, and getting that full Tusk combo with Hamon, that will leave your opponent very low. Yeah, not very much of a compare and contrast really video, but in my opinion, I say Hamon is definitely one of the greater specs, and probably the only spec you should be using with Tusk Act 4, and Pluck is a second. Spin is horrible. Vampire is even worse. Boxing, why? So I gotta say, for this compare and contrast of stand builds, Tusk Act 4 Hamon is definitely the way to go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.